Hey, sweetie, your mother showed me this Carvana thing for selling the car. I'm going to give it a try. Wish me luck. Me again. I put in the license plate. It gave me an offer. Unbelievable. Okay, I accepted the offer. They're picking it up Tuesday from the driveway. I haven't even left my chair. It's done. The car's gone. I'm holding a check. Anyway, Carvana, give it a whirl. Love ya.
So good, you'll want to leave a voicemail about it. Sell your car today on Carvana. Pickup fees may apply.
Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Love. And hey, this is going to be the Father's Day edition. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans.
Hello, I'm Alan.
That's my husband, Alan Evans, and he happens to be a father.
I am a father.
So we will be talking about all things Father's Day. Well, not all things Father's Day, but some things Father's Day on this special episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin'.
In my 46 years on Earth, I have procreated 3 times.
Yes. And miraculously, you have 4 kids. How is that possible?
Well, yeah.
Through the gift of second marriage. That's how that's possible.
Through the gift of second marriage.
That's right. Every day's a blessing. Right, honey?
Oh, every day is so fun here at Evans Manor. But you know what? We're not
here.
here.
We still have a podcast to do.
We're not here to talk about our personal problems. We're here to do a podcast.
Yes, we are.
And have we got a podcast for you?
We do.
Yeah, you mentioned this is the Father's Day edition.
Yep. This Sunday is Father's Day. Even though you may be listening to this after Father's Day, we're still going to be celebrating you, babe.
Yeah. Well, every day is a Father's Day.
That's not really true.
My daughter my daughter Brooke, my 13-year-old, she sent me a text. Let's see, what's today? Wednesday. She sent me a text on Sunday, and she was with her mother. And she says, "Happy Father's Day, Daddy." And then about 5 minutes goes by, and she goes, "Oh, wait, Father's Day is next weekend."
Yeah, never mind.
And I go, "That's okay. I'm a father every day.
That's right.
Wish
you
me
are.
Father's Day any day you want."
But we do celebrate you this coming Sunday, and you do have some special surprises coming up. You still haven't told me where you want to go to lunch or dinner. We have to figure that out.
You know, Father's Day to me has always been, I don't know, it's as long as I see my kids.
And you will.
And I'm good. You know, it doesn't matter what we do.
I know, but
we can go to McDonald's. That'd be fine with me.
If that's really what you want to do, that's what we'll do. But I thought we should do something a little bit more special. I know for my Mother's Day, we went to a combined Mother's Day brunch. And then we had a combined Mother's Day dinner. We did a couple things that day.
Yeah.
So we need to do something special for you because Father's Day is a special day.
We'll figure all that out. But yeah,
it's not as much celebrated as Mother's Day. I don't know why that is.
Well, because I think there are a lot of dads like me. They're like, yeah, okay, it's cool, you know, as long as I get to spend it with my family. But I don't think guys make as big a deal about it as Mother's Day. Mother's Day is a big deal.
It is.
Father's Day? Well,
Father's Day should be.
Well, yeah, it is. But, you know, and I'll wish our fathers in our lives a happy Father's Day.
Hey, our fathers got our Father's Day gifts early, you know, with shipping and everything. The Omaha Steaks.
Omaha
Steaks,
brother. My dad sent us a text this afternoon. He says, "Hey, I got this big cooler that just showed up. Omaha Steaks.
Yeah,
thank you."
My father as well. Same thing. Both delivered today, so they're very excited. And you already had your Omaha Steaks package. That's good. So we might just celebrate with that. Continue with that celebration.
So. Yeah, Kelly has some Father's Day show content that she's brought. So that's one thing we're going to talk about. We're also, man, I wouldn't say we're cinemaphiles by any means, but we saw another movie.
Yeah, we've been very lucky lately.
So we're going to do another movie review.
We got to go to a couple of screenings before the movies are released. So that's pretty exciting, and we'll tell you about the latest family movie we saw, The Incredibles 2.
Yeah.
And our reviews of that.
We had some, I don't know if, hopefully everybody follows Kelly, and hopefully me too, on Instagram. Kelly posted a very risque picture on Instagram of yours truly.
Yeah, not of me.
So we're going to talk about that whole imbroglio and how that went down, and just the whole subject of skinny dipping.
Nudity in general?
Just full noodle frontity in general.
Okay, we'll get to that.
And then
we'll
also
keep it family friendly.
Yeah, we'll keep it family friendly because the kids are
in the next room.
Yeah, they're like right in the next room, so we can't be too. Of course, we could yell and they wouldn't hear us.
They don't care.
And then I had jotted down here, babe, I want to talk about bathing suits because it's right in the middle. We're here in the heat of summer, and there's been a controversy about
Your bathing suit
my
choices.
bathing suit choices
Yes.
lately. So I want to throw something out there and see what everybody thinks about it.
Right. I have my bathing suit choices, which have been the same year after year, but yours has been shockingly different this year. Shockingly.
My style is evolving. So
Yes.
yeah. So we'll
Evolving, devolving, it's all up to debate.
so we'll talk about that.
So we do have a lot to get to in addition to my actually a controversial Father's Day article I came across. I posted it on my Facebook page. Perhaps some people listening to the podcast saw me
I
post it
saw
there.
that.
You did as well.
I saw that.
It's really interesting. The tone of this article, which was so upsetting to me as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, as a partner to a man who has children. It was just a really upsetting article. And we'll talk about it when we get to it. I don't want to give too much away. Part of me thinks the person that wrote this article wrote it simply to go viral, to start something so incendiary that it would lead to some sort of viral sensation. But I don't know if this is the reason I would want to go viral.
I was disturbed.
I was disturbed.
I was
It was upsetting.
disturbed when
But we'll
I read
get to that. We'll get to that in
article.
addition to the happy things about Father's Day as well.
Yes.
So what are we going to start with?
Well, years ago there was a movie called The Incredibles, Pixar animated film, and it was okay.
It was 14 years ago.
14 years
They remind
ago.
you that of that a lot. Even before the movie began, they had an interview with the main actors, Holly Hunter, Craig T. Nelson, and Samuel L. Jackson, who reminded you repeatedly, it's been 14 years. Now, I never saw the original.
I saw the original. Meh. It was fine.
Fine,
It was
right?
fine.
I didn't see the original, but I will tell you this. If you didn't see the original or if it's been 14 years and your memory's fuzzy, it doesn't matter. It won't affect your viewing of this movie, do you think?
No, not at all. Not at all. You don't have to see the original
Right.
to enjoy this one. But we went to see a screening, pre-screening, screening or
an
pre-screening?
early screening.
Early screening of The Incredibles 2.
Yes.
So Kelly and I roll Constantine the minivan down to a mall here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area called
Mm-hmm.
North Park Mall. And we had 4 chitlins in tow.
Yep.
And we rolled them all in there and crammed Chick-fil-A down their throats.
As fast as we could, we had Chick-fil-A, and we raced to the theater. With the screening started at 7:30. If you've ever been to one of these screenings, they have it was a huge theater, but they typically give away more tickets than they have seats because you have to allow for a certain amount of no-shows, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, everybody showed, and we were there about 20 minutes before the movie began, and man, it was jam-packed. But Ashley, who works for the screening company, made it happen for at least 4 of us to sit together, which we were so appreciative.
Boy,
The
she
girls
did.
don't care. The girls sat together. They didn't care about sitting with the parents, but we got to sit with the boys, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And then the movie started. Let me just say this: the movie before The Incredibles 2, that little mini movie they showed,
That was really good.
it was so
It was a short film.
good.
What was it called?
I don't remember what it was called, but it was this Asian lady
It had
who
an
made
Asian-
dumplings.
Yeah.
And I don't want to spoil it, but she made
Yeah,
little
don't spoil it.
dumplings.
Yeah.
And it's all about, I guess, because as a mother, your children grow up and leave you, and they have their own lives. And it was just so touching that I was crying by the end of this little short movie. And there's parts of this movie, there's one part of the movie where the whole audience goes at the same time.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful and shocking.
It's one of the best
and touching.
short films I've ever seen.
One of the best short films I've ever seen, and it happens right before The Incredibles 2 starts. So it was a great way to start the movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool, but
Yeah, and that could very well win an Oscar
Yeah.
for Best Animated Short Movie. I'm telling you, it's that good.
it was really good.
It was really good. And then The Incredibles 2. And like I said, I knew the idea of the movie, but I hadn't seen it. It's a family of superheroes.
Family of
Got
superheroes kind of on the down low. You know, they're not supposed to be doing what they're doing.
Right. At the beginning of the movie, they reset the old movie. I guess superheroes became illegal.
Right.
I don't know why, but you just know that going in.
But we won't give away the plot, of course, or anything.
so
but the
good.
special effects were amazing. It's funny. It's got a great story. There's a new character in this one that wasn't in the old film, which is
several new ones, really.
Yeah, well, the baby.
The baby, yeah.
In the family, and the baby, I think, stole the show.
So great.
Frozone, Samuel L. Jackson is great. It was just so entertaining. None of us were bored. It's not a short movie.
No, it was long, but I didn't mind it at all.
But I never got bored by it.
No, there was one point, our 10-year-old son, Cole, it was a little intense. Some of the fight scenes are really intense for a cartoon. The graphics, the animation is so good. He got really nervous and kind of had to crawl into Alan's lap for a minute, right?
Yeah, so he came over and crawled in my lap, and then Dylan,
the 5-year-old,
Cole was sitting next to Kelly, and then Dylan saw that there was an open seat between me and Dylan, and now Cole, who's on my lap, and Kelly. So then Dylan goes over and sits on Kelly's lap.
I think he felt sorry for me. But Dylan the whole time was like thumbs up, mouth wide open, so excited. I'm telling you, The Incredibles 2 is one of the best movies I've seen in a long time. It way outshined for me the Avengers movie.
Oh, well, yeah, I wouldn't compare it to another.
I mean, if I had to compare it
to another. Okay, but compare it to another animated movie. What's the best?
Gosh,
you think it's the best animated movie you've seen?
I can't even begin to imagine. But as far as the movie going experience, I think it was better than the Avengers.
I told Kelly when we were leaving, like the best animated movie and I've seen them all because I have 3 kids. The best animated movie I've ever seen was Tangled. And I mean, the music was so good, and just everything.
And the comedy,
it was funny.
Yeah.
And I said, I think this one is as good as Tangled was,
if not better.
So
anyway, that we highly, highly recommend.
So what are we giving it? 2 thumbs up?
Oh my gosh, 2 thumbs
We're
up.
pretty
2
easy
feet up,
critics
2 everything.
because we always give 2 thumbs up.
No, not necessarily. I'll tell you the truth. Ocean's 8, I wasn't that happy with. Did we do a review of Ocean's 8?
We didn't because
It was just okay.
Yeah, it was fine.
Ocean's 8 with Sandra Bullock, who I love. Kate Blanchett, love. The people in the movie, I love, but I just thought the movie itself was pretty just meh.
What about Queen Riri?
Rihanna, she was kind of bleh.
She was a hacker.
They gave her maybe 3 lines. The rest of it was like, cool.
Oh,
all right. This is Rihanna. Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It was just like, and then she had a couple of sentences to say, but I just thought that she was underutilized, or maybe that was her potential. Yeah. I don't know.
We didn't think it was bad. It just, okay. I mean, it was fine. But you know what? That movie's made more money than any of the other Ocean series.
It did, which I accredit to great marketing. Strong female movies right now, very hot, very on trend. I was just really disappointed in that. Well, I wouldn't say really disappointed. I was disappointed.
Yeah.
But Ocean's 8 is fine. But if you had to choose between Ocean's 8 and Incredibles 2,
give me the Incredibles 2
every day.
By far.
Every day.
By far.
There's our reviews of that. I guess we didn't do the. You hate when you go to see a screening of a movie to give it a less than stellar review. But if other people disagree with us, that's fine. But I just thought, an opportunity with that.
Since we've done the last podcast, we've seen 2 movies, Ocean's 8 and Incredibles.
So we hadn't done a podcast since we saw Ocean's 8?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, there you go. There's our review.
2 thumbs up for Incredibles. I think we're doing halfway. 2 sideway thumbs for Ocean's 8.
Maybe a matinee. It'd be worth a Well, that's not even that much cheaper than right? Matinees now are just as expensive as nighttime movies. Maybe when it goes to the dollar theater.
Yeah.
Which isn't even $1 anymore either.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, that's our movie review on the Incredibles. Switching gears. I mean, really doing a 180 here.
Okay. We're putting it in reverse.
We're putting it in reverse. We're going to talk about skinny dipping.
Okay.
But before we do that,
you got to get in shape for skinny dipping.
If you're going to skinny dip, if you are going to skinny dip, I got to say this quietly because we got kids in the other room. If you're going to skinny dip, they're not listening. They're over there. I can see them. They're doing something. Emma Kelly's up with a sword, and she's
in charge.
Yeah, she's in charge, and she's miming something to the boys. But if you're going to go skinny dipping, babe, you better have a beach body.
Well, I'm working on it with Beachbody on demand.
Yeah.
Everything is available to stream now. Music, movies, TV, even workouts. You can get a Beachbody on demand. It's instant access to hundreds of workouts for every level. I mean, whether you're just starting out, want something slow and easy, or you're just intense like the P90X guy, or you love the insanity. The Brazilian butt lift, oh my gosh. That is what I'm interested in, is getting a butt for summer. Brazilian butt lift is there.
Payo, hip hop abs.
Yes.
3-week yoga retreat, which I've done.
All available, Beachbody On Demand. And they have the trainers that you know, Shaun T, Tony Horton, Autumn Calabrese, all on there on demand whenever you want, 24/7.
You got a cell phone, babe?
Yeah, I do.
You got a Wi-Fi signal?
I do.
You got Beachbody On Demand.
Yeah.
That's all you got to have. You can take your training on the road wherever you are.
Yeah.
You can subscribe to Beachbody
Even on
On Demand.
vacation, workouts as short as 10 minutes. You don't need extra equipment. And like you said, the yoga you really enjoyed. I know our friend Lisa does the yoga, and she's really enjoying that. It really helps work out the kinks and stuff as when you're getting, into shape. Plus, you get in shape for skinny dipping, which we'll be talking about a little bit later with Beachbody On Demand.
Because there's no faking it. There's no faking it when you're skinny dipping.
There's no faking that. And right now, our listeners can get a special free trial membership of Beachbody On Demand when you text the word sandwich to 303030.
You get full access to this entire platform for free. All the workouts, the nutrition information, and the support, totally free. Again, just text sandwich to 303030.
And join the over 1 million people currently using Beachbody On Demand.
It's a great program, babe.
It is. I love that there's so much variety. You can mix it up all the time and never be bored.
But I was telling Kelly this the other day. One of my, and I'd have to look in our little red book, our secret red book where we keep our bucket list things.
Yeah, it's not a secret. We talk about it.
Yeah. But one of my bucket list items this year was to get in the best shape of my life. The ad's over. # not an ad. But to get in the best shape of my life. I really, really wanted to concentrate on that. So I've been going to the gym a lot.
Yep.
Been doing Beachbody.
Yep.
But
the eating thing we're working on.
But Kelly and I, this last weekend, were kidless here at Evans Manor.
Yeah, it was. We had a solid week of no kids. But the summer vacation schedule, being divorced parents, the kids are here and not here and here and not here. So we really took advantage of that last week without the kids.
And
we went to more happy hours. To every night we had a different happy hour. I think we figured out we had a cocktail or a happy hour every day for 7 days.
For 7 days straight.
Right.
And man, I was feeling it.
In fact, the last night, the very seventh, on the seventh day.
This was the seventh night.
On the seventh day, yes.
Kelly says, "What do you want to do?" And I said, "Well, I am not going to drink tonight."
Right? No way.
There's
no way.
If I smell any alcohol, I'm going to be out.
Right.
So I don't know what I want to do. So I think we just somehow meandered our way out into the backyard. Right.
We were just hanging out by the pool. And it was a hot night.
Mm-hmm.
And Alan's been in the pool pretty much every day. We moved into a new house not even 2 months ago. It's the first time in our lives that either one of us has had a home with a pool. And so we've really been taking advantage, the newness of it, and it's been really exciting. It's a beautiful backyard. So let's go hang out by our new pool. Mm-hmm. And at some point, we're like, why don't we get in the water?
And I think it was even Kelly.
It might have been me
who
suggested,
do you want to get in the hot tub? And I look at her like, are you serious? You want to get in the hot tub? And she goes, yeah, why not?
Because I have an aversion to hot tubs.
Right.
But it's usually above ground hot tubs. There's something kind of oogie about them, right? There's something kind of oogie about the hot tub.
I've never really thought that.
When I look at them, I think of sex soup.
Okay.
Let's just put it out there. And when I would go looking at houses to buy and I'd walk in the backyard and I'd see an above ground hot tub, I'm like, I'm out of here. It was just like this aversion I had. But there's something about a hot tub attached to a swimming pool that in my mind, it's just different.
Well, Kelly brings up, let's get in the hot tub. And I said, you know what? The only way I'm going to get in the hot tub is if I have like a glass of wine. Kelly says, done. Yeah. So I'm sitting there 5 minutes. She comes back out. She has 2 glasses of wine.
In plastic cups for safety.
In plastic cups. Now, this is the point where it all gets a little fuzzy for me. I can't remember, honestly. Did we just go?
It started with you. Remember we were making funny videos?
Oh, yeah.
See, Alan's, yeah.
Now I remember. So we're sitting by the pool. We didn't get in the hot tub yet. We're drinking our wine. And I said to Kelly, I said, so I started drinking my wine. I said, hey, film me jumping it, streaking into the pool and diving into the pool naked. And I'm gonna send it to our friends, Amy and Russ and Craig and Susan.
Right. So this is strategic filming, because when someone is sitting in a sit, because it's supposed to be a surprise. Ooh, he's streaking. He's sitting, so I have to make sure I film him where you don't see everything.
Right.
Right. You have to see just certain parts, but not everything.
Right.
So we decided, hey, let's not do a test run. Let's just go ahead and film it, just in case, because if I see too much, we'll just delete the video. Right. No big deal.
So we do kind of an Austin Powers bit where Kelly's got my iPhone and she's filming the pool. Then she pans over and it's just me from like the chest up. You can't see that I'm like, and I'm like
butt naked.
Butt naked.
In the privacy of our backyard.
In the privacy of our backyard.
Which we thoroughly investigated. Can anybody see? Like our neighbors, they have a 2-story house, but it's those like blocks that are kind of blurry that they put over the bathtubs and bathrooms. I don't know what they're called. But those kind of blocks, there's no way people can see out them. It's privacy glass.
Yeah.
There's no way nobody can see unless somebody comes barging in unannounced into our backyard that anybody's going to see this.
So I'm drinking a little bit of wine. I'm starting to feel kind of good.
Courage up.
Yeah. So we only did 2 takes. We did 2 takes, and they both were about the same.
Right.
You couldn't see anything.
One was a little less obvious. Well, is that
But Kelly comes over to me, chest up, and I'm just kind of looking at the pool, and she says, "Man, it's hot." And I said, "Yeah, man, it's kind of hot. I feel like jumping in." She goes, "You gonna jump in?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna jump in." And I was gonna sit there for a minute. And then I just bust out running as fast as I can towards the pool, and Kelly catches the whole thing.
The booty. I get the booty.
And then I go underwater, and then I kind of surface like a porpoise, but then I stick my butt in the air.
Yeah, so she breaches the water.
So she gets that. So we send that video over to
our friends,
Amy and Russ and Craig and Susan. So I guess they have leverage on us now.
They have
blackmail leverage on us.
Yeah. Who knows when that might surface on the internets. But anyways, that was it. And then I don't know how it evolved to, hey, you know what? I've never been, and you hadn't either until that point.
Yeah.
I've never been skinny dipping. Mm-hmm. And this is not like a lifelong goal of mine or anything, but it's like, why not? Mm-hmm. So I did it.
And I was the one, everyone thinks like, I'm the one who kind of got Kelly
forced
to do it.
Me.
And I guess, forced. I didn't.
No.
I guess she saw me do it first because I jumped in the water doing those silly videos. But then she said, "What are you so worried about? Nobody can see us. Heck, I'm going to do it."
Yeah,
I'm
I was
like,
the one encouraging him. And
I'm
then
like,
I was like, hey.
Are you really? You're going to do it? She goes, "Yeah, I'll do it." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it was the least sexy amount. I would say it was the least sexy nude experience we've ever had. There was nothing sexy about it.
It's because it was just you and I.
It was just
and then we knew and then we knew nobody could see us.
Right. So it wasn't. I'm whispering because the kids are in the other room. There was nothing really sexy about it. It was just like, let's just do it.
Right.
And then we're doing it. And it's like, this isn't really that much different than swimming with your bathing suit on. It really felt about the same, except we're naked.
Right.
So anyway, that was the whole experience.
Well, then, so we
what?
We frolicked in the pool for a little while.
We did.
We kind of frolicked, I would say. Kind of swam.
He kind of floated me around the pool a little bit. And yeah. That was what we did.
So I guess, would that be the right word? We frolicked around.
We frolicked.
And then we decided to get in the hot tub.
Right.
So then I run in to the house. Here comes a chitlin. I run into the house and turn the temperature on.
Oh yeah, because the hot tub wasn't hot; it was just normal pool temperature.
Yeah, so I turn the hot tub on and the bubbles and everything, and then I run back out, and Kelly's in there, and then I jump in, and we're just hanging out, having some wine, and then I notice Kelly gets her iPhone out and points at my direction.
Oh yeah,
and I'm like, whoa, what are you doing there? And she said, let me take a picture or something like that, right? Didn't you just,
something like that. Who knows how these things evolve?
So I said, whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. And so I crossed my legs And then I wanted to hold up my wine glass strategically,
Yeah, you couldn't. It was like one of those situations like, is he or isn't he? Because you couldn't see anything.
So Kelly snaps a dang picture of me.
Yeah.
In the hot tub.
Yeah.
Is it buck naked or
I
is
think
it
it's butt?
Butt naked?
Because what does buck naked mean?
Well, I've
Is
heard it.
Butt.
I've heard it both ways.
I've heard it both ways too.
So anyway, she snaps a picture of me buck naked.
Or butt.
And then I see her looking at her phone, doing all this stuff with her finger, and she's across the hot tub. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm putting it on Instagram. And I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Let me see it.
It was the wine and the heat talking.
So she tells me, or she gives me her phone, and I'm looking at it.
I got permission before I did it. Don't you act like I did.
And I am zooming in to the pixel level.
To make sure, yes.
To make sure you can't see
anything. It was up to question. So some people assumed that you were wearing a very short bathing suit, and some people like flat out like, he's naked, he's naked, he's naked.
Well, I will confirm here on the podcast that I was buck naked.
But let me just say this. Because of that incident and because of tan lines, Alan...
Wait a minute.
What?
Are we going to transition into this?
Well, this is why you did it, right? Wasn't this the whole impetus for what you ordered online?
Well, I noticed when Kelly and I were frolicking in the pool, I looked down and I'm like, wow.
He had a farmer's tan.
I am white.
Yeah, it's not like
down there.
The arms where you have that cutoff line when you wear your short sleeves. It was like from where you wear your shorts because you're in the pool every day.
Yeah.
And so you're really dark except for your shorts line.
Yeah.
And so Alan, in his epiphany, decided, I need a Speedo. And I don't know if it's more... I don't know what it's not. Is it embarrassed? It's not embarrassing. Is not the word.
It's
uncomfortable, awkward. I don't know what word I'm looking for, but is it more so of whatever word I'm looking for that you're naked or in a Speedo?
Here's the deal. Okay,
but now Alan owns a Speedo.
FYI. I went to Amazon and I ordered a competitive swimmers Speedo. So it's a navy blue Speedo.
Right. It's in a medium.
In a medium, because I went by the sizing chart.
I had to get out a measuring tape, and we measured his hips.
Yes, measured my hips and my waist.
Which you determined made you between a medium and a large.
Yeah, I'm like,
so he erred on the side of medium.
So I get this Speedo.
It's small.
It's small. So I posted a picture of this on my Instagram stories. Not wearing it, just a picture. And I said, hey, I tried this on today and I really like it, but should I bust this out in public? And
overwhelmingly,
it was no.
Negative.
65%. And I had about 2,000 people vote.
Yeah.
65% said no. I guess that makes 35% said yes.
You should now do a poll of you actually wearing it and ask the same question.
Don't think I won't do that.
Oh.
Now, one thing I've learned about Speedos is...
They show everything.
Well, but no one just says, oh, Speedo, yeah, whatever.
No, people have a strong opinion
They either love them, they're like, yeah, man, go for it. You should totally rock that. You can do that. Or they're like, dude, what are you doing? You can't do that. You can't wear one of those around your children. What are you thinking?
I've been on vacation, typically like in Mexico, and a lot of people from Europe vacation in Mexico, and they have zero problems wearing the Speedo. And didn't matter the age, it didn't matter the body shape, they are rocking a Speedo.
It's very European.
It's very European. A lot of American men don't choose to wear these unless they are competitive swimmers, a la Michael Phelps.
It is not an American thing.
So I do know that, I'm a part of a radio show called the Kid Craddock Morning Show, and we're getting ready to do a group vacation down to Hollywood, Florida, which is right outside of Miami.
I bet you see some down there.
And the question is, are you going to bust out the Speedo in front of my coworkers?
Now, here's the deal. I will bust out my Speedo in front of your coworkers.
Yes, what?
If Al Mack, Big Jose Chavez, JC, and Justin all wear a Speedo.
Done.
Now, I know Justin will. But
JC absolutely they will.
Al?
Yeah, he will.
Al
would do it for the joke. Al would do it.
If those,
but you have to have them for them. They're not just going to have a European bikini.
If those cats bust out a Speedo, I'll totally bust out a Speedo. Because I like it. I think it's comfortable. It does.
You know what you did notice? It did cut down on your drying time.
Oh my gosh. It takes like 1 minute to dry off.
As opposed to that constant dripping from all that excess material from swim shorts.
Right. But one thing I did notice when I strut around in the Speedo.
Strut?
Yeah. Kelly, it's like.
I can't stop looking.
Yeah. It's like, hey, I'm up here. Now I know how women who are well endowed feel.
You can't. Okay.
I just made a joke and I didn't even know I made it.
Yeah. You can't not look. You can't. It's like physically, you cannot avert your eyes.
Right. Because it's like.
It's there.
Wow. Yeah.
You might have should have gone with a. Was there like not a large, but maybe a medium large?
No, babe. It was medium and then large. And I wear.
It's very snug.
No, and I wear medium underwear too. So
again, I've told you need to upsize.
No, well, my underwear I might need to upsize, but my Speedo I think is the right.
Yeah,
it's the right.
It's
size.
a lot. Okay, well, we'll see. So we have family vacation coming up in a couple weeks. We'll be doing a podcast from Hollywood, Florida, in a couple of weeks. But we'll talk about it then, I'm sure.
Those goofballs aren't going to buy one, so you'll
have to do it.
We're going to have to buy one for them, and they don't listen to our podcast, so
nah.
Yeah.
So don't tell them.
Yeah, don't tell them.
You want to be surprised?
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see if they do.
JC, I'm thinking probably would be about a medium.
I think he's a medium.
Al, I'd go ahead and go again large. Justin, well,
you need to get Al's waist. How big is Al's waist? Do you think?
I don't know. He's pretty big.
I mean, he's a big man.
Yeah.
He might need an XL. Justin, I think, needs a large.
Oh.
Justin needs a large.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Get their waist sizes for me.
Oh, okay, that's real easy.
It is.
Hey, no reason I'm asking. What size is your waist?
Just say, hey, I'm going to buy my nephew some jeans, and you look about the same size. Okay. Can I look in your jeans for the size? Do that.
Okay. All right. I'll try. I'll see what I can do.
All right. So that's.
That might be coming up in a couple of weeks on a podcast.
So that's Speedo talk. But what is your opinion? Give everyone your honest opinion of your husband in the Speedo versus the traditional swimwear.
I like you better in traditional swimwear. And I'm not trying to, I just like you better in traditional swimwear. That's not an insult against your physique or anything, but I just think it's just the Speedo is shocking to my system. But, in the privacy of our backyard.
But this is what I don't understand. Why it's shocking. Because you see me in my underwear all the time.
But it's just, our children are out there. I think the most unsettling for me was when my daughter walked in this afternoon and you're sitting on the edge of the pool in your Speedo and your posture wasn't the best. Let's just say that. You're kind of slumped over in your Speedo. I would call it almost like you were beached over in your Speedo.
If I said this to Kelly, she would be horrified.
But you were just kind of slumped over.
She would be mortified.
And again, my daughter's the same position as I am. She kind of looks at me and looks at you and looks at me like, am I supposed to acknowledge he's wearing a Speedo? I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this moment. That kind of thing.
Even my boys looked at me.
Did they say anything?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They said.
Okay.
They said.
But my daughter didn't, because she's like, she didn't know what to say. She didn't say anything.
No, Colin Dillon said, Daddy, why is your swimsuit so small? And I said, because it makes me swim faster. And they kind of look at me like, okay. They kind of like accepted that and just moved on.
But I get that you want no tan lines. That's the initial reason you ordered it, right?
Yeah, that's the reason I ordered it.
But if you're wearing shorts and swim trunks, it doesn't matter because the tan lines would be covered by your shorts.
Yeah, it was. But then I figured maybe we would take this whole skinny dipping thing to the next level.
Oh, Lord. Like a nude beach? No, I'm going to tell you right now.
Why?
I don't know. I never thought I'd go skinny dipping. But I have a hard time picturing me romping.
Frolicking on a beach in Germany somewhere?
I don't think that's me. I don't know. I've gotten a lot looser with you. That's the truth.
I'll tell you what.
Think I'm ready for that.
Here's the deal. Before you knew me, Never had a beer. Never went to Dairy Queen.
Never skinny dipped.
Never skinny dipped.
But I don't think a dream of yours is to go to a nude beach either.
Never ran on a beach in a bikini.
True.
Letting somebody film you in slow motion.
True. So there's that. So you're saying you want to go to a nude beach now?
I don't.
And that's why you're getting the tan lines?
I don't think I could do that.
I don't think so either.
I'd have to. I don't know. If our friends went with us, I would.
Who's going to go with us?
Russ and Amy.
They're going.
And Craig and Susan would.
Craig would in a heartbeat.
I know.
I
know Craig would.
Craig would in a heartbeat. You and Craig go to the nude beach.
Well, no, I'm not going to do that. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
All right. No, whatever. All right. So let's real quick, before we dive into another topic, a topic of conversation, talk about this really interesting product we discovered called Liquid IV.
Liquid IV.
This is really interesting. A lot of us are told you have to drink so much water every day. You're like, oh, I'm struggling to get this down. Liquid IV is the same hydration. If you add like this little packet into your water, what you're drinking, it's the same hydration as drinking 2 to 3 bottles of water.
Get out of here.
Right? So let's say you're supposed to drink 8 bottles a day. You can get by with drinking 4 bottles or less, which is really helpful if you struggle with getting your hydration like you're supposed to. But this is the thing about Liquid IV. It's non-GMO and electrolyte drink mix that's vegan free. It's a vegan product free of gluten, dairy, and soy. It gives you hydration to your bloodstream faster and more efficiently than water alone, which is really helpful during these hot summer months, especially if you are a runner and you really need to get your hydration levels back up because you get depleted so quickly. It's great for that.
And here's what's amazing about this product too. It has as much potassium in it as a banana. I'm not a fan of the banana, but I'm a fan of liquid. I'll drink a Liquid IV, but I'm not going to eat a banana.
So whether you are someone who likes to work out in this heat and you need to be replenished, whether you're a professional adventurer or traveler who's looking for a convenient, travel-friendly powder packet that helps prevent jet lag, that helps prevent altitude sickness. Have you ever suffered from that?
Oh.
Liquid IV, I'm telling you, you start drinking this a couple of days before you're scheduled to be in those high altitudes, it'll help with that. Or if you're a social butterfly, you go out and you got to get up and get ready for work the next day. What do they tell you to do? Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. That's what Liquid IV is good for. I love it. I know you will too. And it comes in some really great flavors. And right now our listeners can get 20% off liquid-iv.com. Don't forget that hyphen. When you use our code SANDWICH at checkout, you'll get 20% off anything you order on Liquid IV's website. So go to
Liquid IV or liquid-iv.com and enter our promo code SANDWICH to get your savings and start getting better hydration now. That's liquid-iv.com, promo code SANDWICH.
Don't wait and get hydrated today. That hydration is so important. Man, yeah, recovering from a night out on the town, guzzle it. Liquid IV. Don't forget the hyphen, liquid-iv.com.
Yeah. Babe, you brought some show content.
I did. Are you ready for that?
To the show.
All right, so I get all sorts of, random emails. I don't know how I get on so many subscription sites. And one of them I get is a website called Pop Sugar. And it's a lot of, tips for parenting and mommies and stuff. And they take contributors from people. You could submit your own article if you want to. And this one that stood out today, it was this woman that her headline was, I'm not getting my husband anything for Father's Day. I don't have that, exactly right. I'm like, well, that's interesting. What's the idea behind this? I thought maybe it was just like one of those clickbait articles where the title says something and the article's totally different. It's just kind of to hook you in.
Right.
No, this woman not only meant she wasn't going to be getting her husband anything for Father's Day, she was angry and bitter about it and really nasty. And then I'm starting to think maybe she's just writing this article so people like me will. I never comment on articles. I really don't. I don't put a message. I'm not one of those people. I came this close to writing a letter about, hey, I kind of get what you're saying, but your tone is so awful and negative. I didn't do that, but I did decide to share it on my Facebook page, and it's gotten a lot of response. So I don't know did you actually read it, Alan?
Yeah, I read it.
So I'm going to read this real quick. It's not incredibly long, but just the tone of this woman's delivery, I felt bad. I just felt bad for the husband. I felt bad for her that she's this bitter and not even passive aggressive. She's flat out aggressive, right? Mm-hmm. So here's what it said.
It's almost like she's intentionally trying to get a reaction.
Yeah,
right?
And she got one. She started off, I'm going to read it verbatim. Disclaimer. I love my husband, who is the father of my children, very much. I knew the day I married him, he would be a great dad. And over the past 11 years, he's proven how right I was. But that being said, I refuse to make a big deal out of him this Father's Day. Why? Well, there are reasons. First, my darling hubby didn't really do much for me on Mother's Day. Come to think of it, he failed to do anything. To be fair, I told him I was not looking for him to make a big deal on the day, but can you believe that after more than a decade together, he believed me? Another reason I'm phoning it in this Father's Day is that, isn't it the kid's job to make him feel special? He is their father after all. Sure, my children might be too little to cook their daddy breakfast or pay for a gift, but they can spoil him with hugs and love. What more does he want? Look, my husband knows he's appreciated. We tell him we love him every single day. I don't see how spending money on expensive gifts is important to create a nice holiday. Shouldn't Father's Day be about spending time as a family instead? I also can't help but mention how I do a ton of SHIT around the house on a daily basis, and I'm the primary caregiver of our kids. Speaking of our kid, you'll get that.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'll be damned if I do everything on Sunday just because it's Father's Day. So what if he empties the dishwasher on his day? I did it the last 976 other times, and he'll live if he has to help with the kids. Without them, he wouldn't even be a dad, so there. Oh, and sorry, dear, but don't expect a home-cooked meal either. I say you perform one of your favorite fatherly tasks and grill out for us all. We'd love it if you served up some grub on your beloved barbecue. In the end, we love you, honey, on Father's Day and every other day. Just don't get your hopes up that we'll be serving you breakfast in bed, wrapping up that electric saw you've been eyeing, and letting you lounge around all afternoon. Was that the meanest?
What a bitch.
I'm sorry, that was awful. I get it. I hear from people who say, switch it on Mother's Day. Like husbands will say, it's about mothers. You're not my mother. I buy a gift from my mother. But that's the mother of your children. Get her a card, help the kids celebrate, make it a big deal with the kids. This woman is like, cook for yourself. Big deal. You're not getting him. It sounds like she's almost mad because she told him, don't do anything for Mother's Day. He listened to her because men have a habit of doing that, of you tell them, but they're supposed to read between the lines and do something anyway. This was the most mean-spirited thing. And this woman, not only did she write this article, her face is up there, her name is up there. I mean, she's out there, this is how I feel about it, and this is what it is.
One thing that stood out to me in this article is there's a feeling of tit for tat.
Oh, it's so mean-spirited.
And in my experience, and what I've seen and heard in my life, is tit for tat does not work.
No.
You don't do something so somebody will do the same thing for you on a birthday or a holiday. That's not the reason you do things. You do things because you want that person to be happy. So,
it's the most mean-spirited article.
So what if he empties the dishwasher on his day? I did it the last 900. So what do you want, a medal? Right.
Well, here's the thing. We do say this, that, women, and it's true. Women do stuff around the house all the time. The man does something one time and he's like, I want, come on, give me some praise. Give me some praise. I get it. I think there's a lot of pent-up frustration behind this whole thing. But I just think that was the most mean-spirited article I've read in a long time.
Yeah, it's horrible. I didn't like it.
No, I didn't either.
But I think she's just trying to get a reaction.
But I do think that too. But I think there's a lot of underlying resentment that a lot of women have that maybe this article might be highlighting. It's like, ouch, maybe I should try harder, because it is true. Like Mother's Day is way up here off the charts on holidays, and Father's Day is it's kind of, you don't see all the cards and stuff. It's just different. if people don't celebrate, the athletes, when they're on camera, they say, hi, Mom. They don't say, hi, Dad. It's just different, right?
Yeah. Father's Day doesn't have the
same sentiment.
Yeah, it doesn't have the same bling as
to
Mother's
be this
Day.
mean and vicious.
It's just tit for tat. She should shut up.
Well, I'm my daughter. I'm going to make sure, we're divorced and everything, but I make sure every year, even when she was small and didn't even know what was going on, I made sure I did a little handprint on a card or something and made sure her dad got something for Father's Day, because it's just a nice thing to do. It's the right thing to do, right?
Yeah, I don't think that happens in all cases.
But this woman's married
I
to the
think
man.
that is probably the right thing to do.
I would like to see the fallout from this, if there is any. Or if her husband's like, whatever, I don't even care, which says a lot about the state of their marriage.
Who is she? How did she even...
She's just you can, on this Pop Sugar website, they ask for moms, I guess dads too, if you want to be a contributing article writer. So I could write an article and submit it. I don't know that necessarily that it would automatically be accepted, but yeah. I guess, just on Pop Sugar.
I guess Pop Sugar.
But I put it on my Facebook if you want to see it and comment on it.
I guess Pop Sugar needed some web traffic.
They got it.
Yeah, I guess they did get it.
But in the spirit of Father's Day, don't forget Dad this weekend. Do something nice for him. You don't have to, this was just like, you're not getting breakfast in bed. You're not getting that electric saw you wanted. And you're not lounging around all afternoon. Cook your own meal. I'm like,
it's
ouch.
Horrible.
It was horrible.
Babe, is that all we wanted to say about that?
Yeah, there's really nothing else to say about that.
Okay. Why don't we transition into... We got some more submissions to kellyandallen.com over the last week. We had
Letters?
We had some questions and some comments. I think all three are questions, actually.
Okay.
And you know how I'm always confused about whether or not I should mention the person's name? I think the policy I'm going to now take officially... Here's my official policy. I am never going to mention your name.
I agree.
And I think that's the right thing to do. Unless you specifically say...
Please say my name.
Alan, give me a shout out. Or Kelly, give me a shout out. I'm going to always come up with a fake name.
Err on the side of fake names.
Now, here's the way I'm going to do fake names. They're going to all be Star Wars names.
Okay.
Yeah. So, here's our first letter.
Is it from Obi-Wan Kenobi?
This one is from Leia.
Leia, okay.
Bum. Ask Alan. Ask Alan anything.
I'm sorry. I had another ditty in my head.
Alan, my 45-year-old brother-in-law is getting married in August. This will be his second wedding, but her first. They already live together, and as you would imagine, they have everything they need and did not register for any gifts. Mm-hmm. Originally, we were going to get them a big green egg.
Ooh.
But after talking to him first about this idea, he expressed that because they live in D.C., space is just too limited and they would not have a place to safely store an egg. Mm-hmm. Well, that's nice. They talked to him first.
Yeah.
Now, I have no idea what to get for them. What are some of your favorite wedding gifts that you and Kelly received?
Whew.
Give me some off the top of your head, babe. What was some wedding gifts that we really liked?
Well, I know. Well, it's a matter of storage stuff. Okay.
You like storage stuff.
Yeah. It's not really very sentimental and stuff, but I think in that case, the best thing to do is gift cards.
That was the best gift you received was gift cards?
Well, that way, because I'm just saying, in this situation, the best thing to do, if they haven't registered for anything, you still want to give them something, it has to either be something that is sentimental, like perhaps a blanket or something that has their combined initials on them so they can snuggle up together, or a gift card. I know we got the margarita machine, but it took us a year to use it. Now you love it, and we entertain a lot, but not everybody is like that. What are some of the favorite things we got that you think of?
It kind of depends on the couple, too. Like, a lot of people gave us things for entertaining because they heard that Kelly wanted to entertain more.
Right.
So her friend, our friend, Tommy Jean, got us this big, really nice igloo cooler. It's an outdoor cooler. It has caster wheels on it.
But these people don't have room for that.
It has 3 sections for ice. Yeah, that's kind of big. But I guess my point is, what is that couple like doing? Do they like grilling? Do they like entertaining? Are they more kind of homebodies? And would they want, do they listen to music? Maybe a record player? We got a record player we really liked.
Here's something you could do. Maybe give them a gift that they can open on their first anniversary. So tell them, like in the gift, say, don't open until your first anniversary. And in that box, it could be a bottle of wine, a couple of glasses, maybe a scented candle or something that that they could maybe, I don't know, a picture of them on their wedding invitation or something framed or something, a really sentimental box, and say, do not open until, what is the wedding date? August 17th of 2019 or something like that. That might be a good idea, right?
Yeah.
So if they didn't register, there you go. There's my brilliant idea. A 1-year anniversary present.
But he's 45 and his second wedding, but her first. I mean, he's going to have all the kitchen
knickknacks and stuff,
utensils and all that stuff. I would say I liked the bar stuff. Like we got the really nice decanters that we put the booze in. Those are really beautiful in the margarita machine.
Oh, you know what we did get? We got a couple of bottles of wine where the people put personalized labels on them that had Kellie and Allen, July 1st, 2017.
Yeah.
That was nice. So that's not something you register for. We didn't register for that, but they were bottle of wines that were personalized with our labels on them. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of things that you get people that don't register, as opposed to what we got that we liked, because...
And hey, cash is always good.
Yeah, it's not...
it's not personal, but when you're a couple that's, your second marriage, hey, cash is always a good one.
Find out like where they live, where there's a really nice romantic restaurant, and maybe you can give them a gift for that, and say, hey, take her out for a nice romantic dinner to celebrate your 1-year anniversary. Something, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. And
the labeled bottles of wine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. You want to do another one?
Sure.
Okay. I pre-read this one. This one is, you could do a whole podcast on this next one.
Oh.
Okay.
Should we save it?
Well, I think, let's go through it, but I think we may want to do another.
Revisit it later?
Yeah, revisit this later on another podcast. This is really good.
Okay.
Okay. This is from Phasma.
Phasma?
Captain Phasma. Yeah.
I don't remember Phasma.
So Phasma says, bum, ask Allen anything. Dear Allen, I need love and advice.
Loving advice. Oh.
Love-in advice.
Love and advice. Okay. I thought you meant love and advice.
Love and advice. She says, I really enjoy your podcast with Kellie. I need some advice. My husband and I have been married for not quite a year. Not a year, babe.
That's this is just like us.
Now.
It's like you wrote the letter.
Here's what's not like us.
For me.
We've had lovin' twice.
In a year?
In that time.
Wow.
My husband is in his mid-40s, such as I am, and I am Kellie's age, so almost the same sitch. Before we were married, we would have our lovin' about once a month. Okay? We love each other, and I'm not making... This takes a lot of courage to write this.
It does.
So I am not...
It's embarrassing.
Yes, it is. And I am not making light of this at all.
No. It's heartbreaking to hear.
Because I have some opinions on this. We love each other and we laugh and enjoy being in each other's company when we are not working. We hold hands a lot and we cuddle in bed a lot, but that is where it stops now. I have talked to him a half a dozen times explaining how I'm feeling and saying that I need more loving. Totally get that. He will agree with me, and then nothing happens. I've asked him to talk to his doctor, but I think he is embarrassed to talk to the doctor about it. I've initiated loving, and I've been turned down, saying he's tired. I've asked him why he never wants loving, and he doesn't really know why. Okay? I know he's not cheating on me, and he tells me how much he loves me. Hearing those words of love are nice, but it would be even better if there was some action as well. Yeah. I feel like I've expressed my feelings more than enough. I've initiated several times just to be denied. I don't want to do that again because it hurts my feelings.
I'm so sorry.
I've encouraged counseling, but he doesn't want to talk about it anymore.
I'm so sorry.
I just don't know what else to do. Any suggestions? Here's the hard part is when you've suggested these things and they still say no. How do you get a man? Obviously there are... I'm not saying, I shouldn't say obviously. There possibly are just some chemical reasons this is happening. Low testosterone,
things like that. I'm just so sorry. I
Yeah.
feel bad. That's awful. And unless you can get him to go to his doctor, just his primary care physician, just starting there. I mean, hopefully he goes for an annual physical anyway. If you can get him to bring that up, perhaps the doctor would recommend he go to one of these low T centers. They're everywhere. They do the pellets now for men. Aren't there supplements you can take as well for testosterone and things like
There's
that?
all
It
kinds
might
of
be.
supplements you can take.
It sounds like he loves you and that he's affectionate and everything. It's just that he just doesn't have that urge.
There's a lot to this.
My
babe.
heart's so sad for our listener.
So the man is in
Magda or whatever her name is. Phasma.
So the man is in his mid 40s.
Yeah.
Now a man's testosterone drops beginning when he's age 25, and it keeps dropping throughout his life.
It's not like they were having a very super active sex life before they got married either.
Right. But and I'm just assuming he's a man of normal health. If he's a man of normal health and he's in his mid 40s, he probably his testosterone levels are not the highest. So this sounds to me like it's a libido problem. He has a libido problem. If he has a libido problem, there's different things you can do. One is something that Kelly said, and honestly, guys, it's something that I've done, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I do hormone therapy, and Kelly and I both go to the same clinic. It's called Avexia Centers. But I had
pellets in our bouquets.
Yeah, I had my T measured because I'm in my mid 40s, and my testosterone was low. And Kelly and I didn't have this kind of issue. But I was having I'm tired all the time issue. I'm having problems sleeping. I just felt like low energy all the time. And the hormone therapy has really, really helped that. So it's
a matter of how do you get a man to do that if he's not interested? Because she said she's approached him.
Right.
So how do you get a man to do something that he doesn't want to do?
Well, he's got to buck up here a little bit, because I have said this on other podcasts that I think there are 4 big things in any man and woman's relationship that's going to cause problems if you don't get them figured out. 1 is religion, 2 is money, 3 is family and children, and 4 is sex. If you don't get the sex thing figured out, it's going to cause you problems to the point of where it's going to split you up. You can't keep living a life where you have relations with your significant other.
Unless you're both on the same page.
Once a month. Now, if you're on the same page. If you're on the same page, fine. I'm not judging anyone's frequency, because frequency to couples can be all over the map. Mm-hmm. Some are like, we got to do it every day.
Right.
Some are like, we got to do it twice a day every day.
Ooh.
Yeah. Some are like, hey, we're good once a week. The frequency, I'm not judging that. What I am judging is she's going to him saying, hey, dude, I need more. And he's like, well, I'm not real interested in trying to help you figure this out.
Right.
Or, so I think he's got a libido problem. I think he needs to go see a doctor about his testosterone.
Even if it's just his primary doctor, they can at least... Right?
Yeah. And if he goes and sees his primary doctor, and again, I am not, I joke a lot on this podcast. This is not a joke at all. If he has a problem like if he has an ED problem, he can go to his primary care physician and tell him, look, man, I'm having a problem in the bedroom. Hook me up. And he can get prescribed medicine to fix that kind of issue,
Yeah.
And
we need to be more open with even like with my doctor, my female doctor, you just have to tell it. You just have to tell what's going on. Believe me, they've heard everything and way more than you're going to tell them. So no matter what the issue is, you've got to tell your doctor, as a woman too.
It's
if
like
you're having stuff going on.
It's like a relationship with a lawyer. They can't tell anybody anything.
And they're not going to judge you. Trust me.
No, they've heard in everything. So you can tell your doctor anything.
But getting your husband to do something he doesn't want to do, I do that all. When anybody asks me for advice, how do you get somebody to do something they don't want to do? You just have to approach them with love and just, pray about it and hope for the best, because I want you to both be on the same page.
But
I'm so sorry.
It sounds like this is a frequency problem. She wants it more. He's not doing it enough. Why is he not doing it enough? Mm-hmm. He's got to get his T checked out. If he's got a bigger issue, like a medical issue, he's got to get that checked out. Now, I'll go as far to say, guys that turn this down, there could be some other issues that she
based on her letter, I don't think there's any other
that she doesn't want to hear.
No, I think that he still loves her.
Okay, well,
because they hold hands and they laugh together and they have affection.
Yeah,
and they have affection.
And I'm just coming from the man's perspective because I have heard and seen a lot and talked to a lot of guys, and I know a lot about this subject.
Yeah, but men who cheat don't usually show that level of affection.
Well,
right?
I'm not even,
the laughing and the holding hands and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm not even talking about the cheating, but what about the self-servicing? There's self-servicing. There's...
Like porn and stuff?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But they'll still be friendly and chummy and...
Yeah.
And
he could have an issue like that. You don't know. I'm throwing out all the possibilities.
I don't think Padma's husband's doing that. Whatever her name is. Okay.
Captain Phasma. So I really hope that helps, and we really, really appreciate you sharing this with us, because this is a tough one. It's one that people, they get all squirmy when you start talking about it. But
we wouldn't make fun of that.
No, we're not making fun of it at all.
Poor thing.
But,
I'm sorry.
But, hey, I wasn't always the stallion that I am now. I had to go get my hormone therapy to become the bull elephant that I am now,
Bull elephant.
Yes.
All right.
You ever seen a bull elephant?
In a Speedo, yes. Today by the pool. All right. Is there another letter to get to? My bull elephant?
Kelly just called me a bull elephant.
No, you called
in a Speedo.
yourself that.
Oh, God, that is awesome.
All right.
My wife gets some serious brownie points for that. A bull elephant in a Speedo. Okay.
Do you have time for more?
Well, let me see how we're doing here, babe. No, I think we should... This is a really big one. Why don't we save this for next time?
That's fine.
Yeah.
Because we do have to get to one more thing. Going back to that nasty letter from the woman who's not going to do anything for her husband for Father's Day. If you want to do something great for your husband or your dad for Father's Day, here's something that's really interesting. You've heard the commercials. People are like, man, I want to try it, but no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. This is a great gift to give, not just to yourself, but to someone you love. And that is the gift of Blue Apron.
Blue Apron.
The #1 meal delivery service in the country. We love it. Blue Apron, they what you do is you set up a delivery. You can do it for either the 2-person meal plan, the family meal plan. They even have a wine plan where you can pair certain wines with your meals. It's delivered in this big, beautiful box on your doorstep once a week. Unless, like us, we're getting ready to travel to Florida, we just put that box on hold for the week and we can pick up the delivery the next week. But it's the most delicious recipes. They never repeat a recipe twice in the same calendar year. They have vegan options. They have lots of seafood options. What I love about it, have you noticed the meat in Blue Apron meals?
The meat quality is amazing.
The meat, it's just like the best stuff you're going to get, the freshest ingredients, the exact amount of ingredients you need, so there's no waste.
No measuring.
No measuring. And it's really fancy meals, too. You're going to feel like a chef, but they have it all spelled out for you. And you're going to think when you get this box, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to be able to make Chrissy Teigen's garlic and soy glazed shrimp with charred broccoli and hot green pepper sauce.
Oh, yeah, you can.
And then when you finish it and you look at the picture and compare it to your plate, it's the same thing. You did it. And did you hear me say Chrissy Teigen? They've teamed up with Chrissy Teigen, who's a big foodie, to do special menus for the next few weeks. So you need to get in on that as well.
They got her garlic and soy glazed shrimp with charred broccoli and hot green pepper sauce.
That's what I just said, yeah. And they also have here's the thing about Blue Apron. They'll give you the meal selections. You're like, you know what? I've had enough chicken. I want to switch out for salmon. You can mix and match some of the menus. But they also have roasted chicken drumsticks, cauliflower with orzo, feta cheese, and olives. That sounds good. Or maybe you're into pasta. How about a spicy penne pasta with zucchini and capers? It's fun recipes that you can repeat for yourself because you can keep the recipe cards and duplicate them later. Mm-hmm. We love Blue Apron, the convenience, the deliciousness, and the convenience.
Yeah.
And it's something you can do together. It's a fun date night.
So how do we get this?
You can check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free if you go to blueapron.com/sandwich.
That's blueapron.com/sandwich. First 3 meals free, babe.
Blue Apron, it is a better way to cook.
It is a better way to cook.
And we love it.
Love Blue Apron.
We got our delivery coming on Friday.
Oh.
And one of them is Chrissy Teigen's, and I can't wait to try it because I love her.
Be eating some of that Chrissy Teigen.
Well, with her recipe.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was a really jam-packed podcast. We had so much we're going to have to carry over some till next week.
I feel like there was a lot of risque topics we touched on.
No, it wasn't. We weren't risque.
Well, we talked about noodle frontity and the skinny dipping.
But we're a married couple, and
we
did that in the confines, in the privacy of our marital backyard.
Yes, with board-on-board privacy fence.
Lots of privacy.
It's a board-on-board 12-foot privacy fence.
It was thoroughly checked and rechecked before the articles of clothing came off.
There ain't a knot hole in that fence, and if you think you're going to stick your eye in a knot hole in my fence, that wouldn't be a good thing to do. That would not be a good thing to do. Because I'm going to stick something else in your eye.
All right. And here comes the bull. What is it?
Bull elephant.
Bull elephant.
Actually,
again.
A bull African elephant.
Okay.
They're bigger than an Indian elephant.
I wouldn't know. I haven't done my research on that. But it has been. I want to wish you a happy Father's Day, honey.
Thank
early.
you, babe. Thank you very
and
much.
we've got. You still have to tell me where we're going to go, where you want to go eat. I'm not going to make you cook for yourself on Father's Day like that nasty article writer, unless that's really what you want to do. If you really told me, like, I want to grill out for Father's Day, I'd let you do it. But we're going to take you out to eat somewhere, wherever you pick.
Okay. Well, I'll pick something easy.
Easy.
Yeah. I mean, nothing too fancy because we're going to have all the children, right?
Yeah, the kids are, you
right?
know.
Well,
except for McKelly. She'll be with her father.
Yeah.
But we'll have your kids.
Yeah.
The fun of divorce, right? Everybody
Yeah.
splits up on the holidays, but.
Well, we just keep on keeping on and do the best we can. That's all we can do.
Well, we'll be back next week with another episode of A Sandwich and Some Lovin', maybe some fun stories to tell from our Father's Day celebration. We'll get to some more letters for Ask Allen Anything. You can include me too. If you go to kellyandallen.com, you could submit your questions and comments there. There's an easy link you can follow at kellyandallen.com.
Yeah, and A Sandwich and Some Lovin', you know, the podcast has social media. We have an Instagram at A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. We have Twitter,
which I need to get better on that.
Sandwich Lovin'.
At Sandwich Lovin'.
And we have Facebook, A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. So we post things that are not on our normal social media channels. So go out there and check it out. We try to keep it fun and kind of quirky, and you know, it's just a lot of goofy, fun, interesting, educational stuff out there. So get out there and follow that, and then also follow Kelly and I on social media too. We'd love to be closer to you if you're not already connected with us.
Yeah, and thank you for listening to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Love, and we'll be back with another fresh, hot episode next week as well.
And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.